Hello, happy Friday. Says that I'm live. There we go. I am live. Perfect. Make sure my volume's turned down. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a great week. Today, I wanted to talk about something. I actually wanted to talk about something else, but I received a comment in my Instagram this week, and it brought up a great idea for a talk today about marketing, about how we show up for our audience, and really like two key things to remember. So when you are here, say hi. If you're catching the replay, type in replay, and I want to make sure that I can see everybody's comments. Perfect. So to start off, to explain this post real quick, it was on my Instagram and it was one of my Instagram reels. I'm working on this new collection. So the reel was me spray painting some wood panels, and I created a reel about it. I put music to it because I really enjoy like the video content. I really enjoy showing up in videos and sharing the process with things that I'm creating, whether it's artwork, especially like this new project. So I'm excited to share. And I got this comment on that reel this week. So the comment was quoted, "A whole lot of hype, but nothing very interesting." And I'm not upset or mad about it. It's fine. We all have opinions, and I wasn't triggered by it. It was completely fine. The thing is, when I saw that comment, it was actually this really exciting lesson in there, like this two-part lesson. So that's what I'm sharing today, is really breaking apart this one sentence, because there are two great reminders in there when we show up and we market our businesses and share content and how we talk about our work. And there's actually, in my opinion, there's a compliment in that sentence. So I'm going to talk about that as well today. So the first part that I wanted to break off is really the quoted "not very interesting." And in my opinion, I think that's such a great reminder that we can't please everyone, that we can't control, and I say this all the time, like we can't control what people like. We can't control when people invest in us and purchase our artwork. We can't control any of it. There's so many factors in our businesses that are out of our control. So really the key thing is just to remove that stress altogether, to be that people pleaser and to share content and our artwork and anything in our business that is dictated by other people. I'm not saying go out and be unkind or anything along those means, but to show up and say what you want to say and share what you want to share and create what you want to create. That is the important thing. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again, and I will continue to always say it. But the moment that you stop focusing really on the follower count and we stop focusing on the unfollows, like people are free to unfollow or unsubscribe, by all means. And I'm not, again, saying that to be unkind, but at the end of the day, as business owners, as artists and business owners, you get to make the rules. You get to show up how you want to show up and share your artwork how you want to share it. And going back to that idea of just dropping the stress or the need to feel like you need to please everyone, and show up and create things that you enjoy. Like I enjoy creating reels. That's exactly why I create the reels. And sure, it may not have been very interesting to see me spray painting, but that's what I enjoy sharing. And if people don't enjoy that, that's perfectly fine. Like we all have our own opinions, and I think that that's a great thing, that we can do whatever. But it's like the serenity prayer type thing, that control what you can control. There are so many things in our businesses outside of what we can control. But we can control how we show up, how we talk about our artwork, how, just sharing our voice and sharing, the content that we want to share and talk about. So that was the number one thing from that comment that I took away, is just this nice reminder of We can't please everybody. So the most important thing is to stop trying to, like, remove that stress and really show up and share how you want to, because you make the rules in your business. And when you are able to market and share and showcase what you're working on in a way that feels good to you, that's what's going to make all the difference. That's what's going to stand out to your audience. So that really is number one. Number two, this is where this is the compliment part. I swear it's a compliment. The beginning part that says a whole lot of hype. And when I read that, I was just like, well, you're right. Thank you for noticing my energy. Because as artists, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, like, it is our job to bring the hype to whatever we're doing, to whatever we're creating, whatever we're selling, whatever we're talking about and sharing. It is our job to be our own hype person. And if you are running an art business, and I say this all the time, you are not just an artist, you are a business owner. And that means that you wear many hats, and one is you being a marketer. So being excited about what you're selling, what you're sharing, what you're creating, like, that is part of your job. If you're not sharing your artwork, if you're not marketing it, if you're not creating this buzz around it, if you're not excited about it and creating buzz, then who will? So the fact that that person in the comments told me, a whole lot of hype, that told me I was doing something right. And it brought me to that really important point of, we have to be our own hype person in our businesses sometimes. And Sadie Stephen puts it in this way, and I really enjoy this thought. To be a business owner and to be an entrepreneur means being unapologetic about what you want. So you need to cheer for yourself and create the momentum that you need and build up your confidence in who you are and just what you create and what you have to say. Like, you need to bring the hype. So just put that on a t-shirt. You need to bring the hype. Building the buzz, all of that, to share your excitement about what you're creating. So really just those two things, controlling what you can control and not feeling like you need to please everyone or be for everyone, and being your own hype person and being unapologetic about what you want. When you are able to really key in and focus on those two things, it's so important, because that really reduces the need for approval. That really allows you, and we could even tie that into the imposter syndrome. Like, the moment that you get rid of what people are thinking, what you think you need to show up as, what you think you need to talk about, really giving yourself that creative freedom per se, that really reduces the need for approval. That really allows you to show up just better, and realizing that you're the one that's being your own hype person. So really, in closing this whole talk, and actually I'm going to talk in a minute as well about the group name change, because that's an exciting thing coming up. So in closing, at the end of the day, remembering that you can't control that if people like your artwork or not, or if people invest in your artwork or not. What you can control is how you talk about your artwork, how you market your artwork, how excited you are, how you show up, and how you want to share it with your audience. That's what we can control. So control what you can control and be your own hype person. That is the important thing that this talk is all about. And I loved that comment that I received on Instagram, because it was this great reminder of those two things. And remembering those is such a powerful tool when we're showing up and we're creating and we're marketing to our audience. Hey, Melissa. So we're getting to the point of the summit. So it's going to take place. Oh, okay. I just shared what it was. So much for the fanfare. I renamed the group from Creative Business Convo to Art Business Convo. And that is because in June, it will be the first month of me putting together an annual summit, and I'm very excited about it. In June, it will be 5 days. It will have 10 interviews, and with each interview, there will be two a day. Each interview will provide key points like that you could actually take away from these interviews and implement in your businesses. And I'm very excited about that. It will be free to listen in for 48 hours. And then after the 48 hours, you can purchase the lifetime access, which I think it's going to be $17. The best thing about the lifetime access purchase is that every penny that's earned, any penny that comes in from this summit year over year, is going to be donated to charity. And I'm excited about this summit for so many reasons. One, it covers like two big passion point areas of my art business. One is obviously I love sharing information about running an art business. And I think that it's so key and important for, like, it's my passion to share information with all of you and to be able to have experts in different areas, whether that's copyright or trademark or licensing or social media, whatever. But to have an expert talking about these topics is such a big deal. And to be able to do it on a platform for free, I'm extremely excited about that. And second, I love the idea of the being philanthropic. I painted for fundraisers and donated prints, and I love the idea of really having like a big bulk charity donation. Like I just really like the idea of giving back to charity. So altogether, of course, it's Art Business Convo. So a lot of the website that I purchased, it's going to have like all of the talks on there. But in this group is where in the evenings I'll be showing up. We'll be recapping a lot of the talks. And the summit altogether is really about creating a profitable art business that attracts your authentic audience, gets consistent sales, and really sets that starving artist stereotype on fire. Like those three things are what I'm so passionate about for you and your art business. And that's what I want so much for this summit as I create it. So that is why I changed the name to Art Business Convo and expect all of that and more information to be coming up in June. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday and a great weekend, and we will chat soon.